Of Larry in Lake Park, Georgia. Obviously, we're not on the motorcycle for a couple good reasons. Number one is a brake caliper locked up, and I'm waiting for parts to come in to rebuild it. Number two, it's been raining cats and dogs outside, and possibly a hurricane coming. So, kind of working on that instead of getting generators and different things ready for that. But I wanted to put out a video anyway, and the title of the video is Getting into Motovlogging, and I forgot some of my other equipment to have this, and so I might redo something later with that. But what do I use for motovlogging is this little camera right here, a Sena Prism Tube. And let me tell you, one of my first people I watched with motovlogging, I bought this 3 years ago. I think it was 3 years ago. I bought this 2009 Harley Davidson Ultra Classic. So I'm just looking for stuff online, and I see Motorcycle Freedom. And I watched a video, and I really liked it. And the more I got finding out about YouTube, different things, and so I watched a lot of people, and I said, man, I'd like to do that. You know, I'm a preacher of a church, I'm a talker. That's up my alley. And so I tried to get into motovlogging. I have a host of equipment, and I don't have it all with me here. I'm in my church office, because I don't have a good place to film at the house. I'm in my church office. Welcome to Lake Park United Methodist Church, if you will. And so I started doing things. I bought some cheaper cameras. Could ever get you get a video okay, and I thought they produced pretty good videos, and I have some of those. I meant to bring them with me today, and I forgot. I bought a Drift Ghost, not the more expensive one that HDR has, and I think somebody else has, but I bought a Drift Ghost, and I plug a mic into it. I liked how sleek it was on the side of the helmet. I plug a mic into it, and it's like overmodulates. Even if I take the sensitivity to 0, I can't get it to, it sounds just, with the engine running, it just sounds choppy and kind of bad. So, no luck there, but it takes pretty good video. So, I did some work for a guy on a farm, and we bought a GoPro Hero 5, and we took this GoPro Hero 5 and put it in a feeder on the farm, and they wanted to see, there was one that had malfunctioning. Well, when they were done with, the company was done with it, they just like, you can have that camera. And so I thought, man, here I am, motovlogging. I bought all this equipment, and I bought that stupid little adapter for $50. Plugged it in. It would kind of intermit and everything else, and contact the GoPro and everything. I tried about 3 or 4 different lapel mics that was recommended by several different people on the channel. To find out later on, those cameras, the 5s, have audio issues. Some of them have audio issues. I'm not sure. One of the suggestions was to go and reload one of the older drivers or software involved instead of the newer software. And I'm hoping GoPro fixed that. It's a nice camera. That takes some nice pictures. And I have a rickrack mount on the front of my motorcycle. And I can mount it there, and you're right above the headlight, and you get some great videos with it. I'm not good enough yet to incorporate different videos in. But man, I still wanted to go, and I'm watching Mike Ailey 7, Moose, whatever Moose's numbers are, Bodine 52, a lot of these people, and they're all running great equipment, and Sena 10S or Sena Pros and CVOs. Well, I don't have the money for that. And so I'm watching somebody's, and for the life of me, I cannot find his page. I know I liked him and subscribed. But there was a guy, he was just brand new, and he had like 3 or 4 subscribers. But what he had on there was a Sena. And he was running one of these tubes, the Prism Tubes. And so I got on Amazon and looked it up. And when I got on Amazon, it was $130. Now it's for $150. I had credit or points, if you will, so I paid like $69 for it. And let me tell you, and this is the whole story here, if you want to get into motovlogging, there's a way You just got to think about it. You just got to think about how to do it. This super easy. It bolts. You know, I used a stick-on thing. Never had a problem with it. I just push it forward, and it comes on. Pull it back, it goes off. It has one speaker inside. There is a speaker inside, and there's a microphone on side too. This is actually supposed to connect to the back. This connects to your speaker and your microphone together. Let me put it on here real quick. And so there we are. And so that's it. It's a water-resistant camera. Takes fairly good audio. There's no video. There's no adjusting the audio. That's the only thing I'm having trouble with because I'm kind of a loud mouth and talk loud. I'm going to have to give me a windsock or something to put in there. But it has a flat mic and it's just really a piece of Velcro and it sticks to inside your helmet. Man, so this is, if you want to get into motovlog, you want to get cheap, and I'm not being paid by Sena or anybody else, this is it. It just, I mean, literally clamps beside your helmet. It's a motovlog ready to go. And what I do is, instead, I had trouble, probably because of my fat fingers, trying to take the little disc out, the little SD drive, and then put it in and go and put it back. I almost messed it up one time, putting it back in and got it crooked and pushed it in too far. But I got that fixed. And so what I do is I just unscrew this and pull this lead out, and I plug in my computer, and it instantly downloads to my computer. And I use that video. So all the videos you see, the ramblings of Larry, and I got 2 pages. I got Pastor Larry's page, I got the ramblings of Larry's page. Pastor Larry's page, if you go and you see this sticker or this patch right there, those are the motorcycle pages. The other ones you'll see has a picture of a church or me standing in a pulpit. That's the sermon page. Or the sermon thing, but I do a devotion, riding down the road devotion for the church. So, but I'm telling you what, this is the simplest and easiest way to get motovlogging. Now, I do have a Sena on the other side for phone calls and stuff, which I rarely use. I got music on my radio. I mean, if I want to use music, it does work well with the phone. I can't remember what Sena this is. It does work well, and it's the same thing. It has a mic in there. Now that mic is crystal clear. What I'm using for video editor is Video Editor from Windows 10 Video Editor. Simple, easy, straightforward. I believe Bob Nelson is also using that. That is so easy to use. You really just upload the video if you need to trim anything. Now you can't put a lot of other stuff in there. It's pretty much basic. We had to start using, we started taping the sermons when the COVID thing started, and so we did it. And so we started using that because it's just super easy. If you, like here, I had to sit down in the chair, I'll trim a little bit of the front off, and probably a little bit of the back off to make this fit. And so on that is, again, if you want to get into motovlogging, there's a way. Mr. G, 1965, probably has to be one of the smarter men that I know motovlogging. He got a dog collar. Go check out his page. He got a dog collar and put his phone in it. Then he made something over the phone to kind of help the wind cut down. He revs it on his neck, or he puts it on his leg, or a couple other different places. It's a hoot. Or he's just sitting there talking, and he's a hoot on that one. But you know what? He wanted the motovlog, and he found a way fairly cheap. I seen another guy, I think Easy Rider. He had kind of some other chest apparatus. He had a GoPro though. But so there is a way if you want a motovlog. Don't be discouraged. And let me tell you, the kind of a shout out for somebody else is Mike Ailey 7. There's a couple times, there's several people that I ask questions. All these motovloggers that are online, Mike Ailey 7, Moose, Bodine 52, Motorcycle Mama, HDR. I'm trying to think. There's a whole list of them I watch. Ride Like a Pro, Jerry there, and I'm trying to think of a list. I'm going to do a thank you video one time. I have asked all of them questions, text, on message, ask them a question, and they've all promptly answered my question back with either software help or something else. Awesome, awesome people. The motovlogging community, not only the motorcycle community is awesome, but the motovlogging community is awesome. I don't know a whole lot, so if you ask me a question, I will try to answer you, but I'll probably refer you to one of these other guys. Because, man, to me, it's a fun hobby. Am I trying to make money on it? No. Harley Trek was another one that has helped me out a lot with videos. Am I trying to make money on it? No. But it would be nice if, I watched Traveling Tall and a couple other people where they're sending parts to them that, if you'll put this on, boy, I'd love to get there one day. I need a lot of parts for my '09 to put it together. I need front brake calipers right now. The rebuild kit, if anybody has a set of them you want to send me. But so other than that, Scotty, he travels, he's a drifter on his bike, lives on his bike. Man, he's using his phone, and he's even video editing between a phone and a tablet. So what I thought was a real complicated system on how to do this, if you got a little ingenuity about you, it's actually not as complicated as you would think. Now with Video Editor, one thing that I was not prepared for, with Video Editor, again that's the freeware, I hooked it up, but when I first did the video and got it the way I wanted it, and I went to render it, it took like 2 hours to render a 20-minute video. I got it on a different computer now, and it seems to render a little faster. I got a old gaming computer I kind of put together. It renders a little faster, but still to upload to YouTube, depends on your upload speed, it'll take 45, 50 minutes. I didn't think it would take that long, and that was one of my problems there. I'm playing with a free program, which I don't have my computer turned on. It's a shareware free. Hold on. I got a TV. My daughter got done with college, and she no longer needed her TV, so I got a TV hooked to my computer. I actually can play DVDs there or on my computers. Hold on a minute here. So I'm going to... BSDC. It's a freeware program. If you want to pay that for the premium, it's $20. That so far has been the best for me. I have tried to download DaVinci Resolution. I had a whole lot of luck there, and I've downloaded a couple other ones without a lot of luck. I got online and what's easy, cheap. I need an easy program, and that was recommending for beginner to medium person. So, but what happens is I always seem to be hard up for time. So I get lazy and I throw it in Video Editor. I know how to do that fairly easy, and you throw some basic, and that's probably where this video will go to also. But I'm working on it. It's a growing hobby. I want to get a Sena. A lot of people recommended the Sena 10C or 10C EVO. There's a Pro. I'm not sure all the quite right names. Money's tight. Man, I'm pastor of a church. We're in the middle of a COVID. Membership is down. People coming is down. When it's down, guess what? Your pay's down. And so, but as long as I got this here, man, I can motovlog all the time. As soon as I get my bike fixed again, I'll be motovlogging again. So I guess the other thing I want to say is I get ready to close this video. Is to all those out there, and there's more of a list than I mentioned. Thank you for encouraging me. There was times when I was just ready to quit. I was just ready to quit. Trying to motovlog. I just couldn't seem to get it. But no, they would encourage me. They would send me a note of encouragement, email, or something else. No, stick with it. Try this, try that, stick with it. If anybody knows, I got a Hero 5, GoPro Hero 5, takes great videos. And they got that little stupid thing to put in. And I got about 5 or 6 different lavalier mics. I have recommendations and everything else. I cannot. All it does is send out a hissy white noise. I cannot get that thing to go. If you have experience with that and you know how to make it go, what I'm doing wrong, give me a message back, because I'd love that. I used to have it mounted on the front here, and then I could plug the mic in. I got actually the Velcro on the side, and the mic would come up and go in there. Because it is a great camera. GoPro makes a great camera. But so on that is, for those who help me, thank you. Keep it up. Keep the encouragement up and keep things going. For those that are trying to get into motovlogging, it is not as hard or as expensive as you need to be. It's kind of wherever you want to end up in the hobby. Right now on Amazon, the Sena Prism Tube is $150. If you got Prime, it's free shipping. And literally, let me just bring this up. There's this wire here, and it has got one earpiece and one mic. You won't be able to hear it here. I probably should have got the camera. Push it forward. It'll sit there and say, camera on. Recording. Blue light comes on. It's recording. It's recording right now. Hey, how you doing? You want to stop recording? Turn the camera off. I don't know how long the battery lasts. I have motovlogged all day, or recorded it. Went to Warner Robins, which is about an hour and a half or 2 hours ahead up north of me. And on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. Never had a problem. The battery lasted all day. Now the downside with the thing is like with the Sena, the Pro or the EVO, it has the battery pack or the charging port and the microphone are two different ports. This one, if you want to charge it, which I have done before, I have a portable charger. You disconnect the cord for the microphone and the speaker inside. It does not connect with the other Sena or with the phone. It is just strictly camera on, camera off. And excuse me, but I've really enjoyed it. It got me into motovlogging. It kind of gets me going along with the rest of the people. I've gotten great comments, and I got to still work on the voice. It's kind of choppy and sometimes too soft, sometimes too loud. If I get using the other VSDC program, that'll change. I can mess with the audio and make it clearer. So with that, that's just the quick motovlog, the ramblings of Larry today. Let me do one other thing here real quick. I bring my dogs to church quite a bit. One of them brought a toy, and I'll put a picture right here if I use the other program on that. Number one is my mean sad face. That's the congregation mad at me. I have a friend, an elderly gentleman in the church, is a watch repairman. So I got the old 60 minutes top, and I use this when I'm recording for the church or something. Like here, I have it going so I don't ramble too long. I keep track of it. He has given me, I love wind-up pocket watches. I love wind-up watches. Two late 1800 or early 1900. Oh, got my other one right here. So the guy's name is Sterl. Pocket watches. They work. They look about brand new. He'll fix them up. He'll buy them cheap and fix them up, and he knows I like them, and so occasionally he sends a watch over for me, and I use them all the time, wear them. I use the stopwatch for, like I said, for like this recording. I can tell you how long I've recorded for, so about 20 minutes I try to keep things at. I take these with me, especially if I'm dressed up in my suit. I like to have the pocket watch there. So, all right, everybody, if you're in the path of a hurricane this weekend, be safe. Park the baby inside. If you don't want to get wet and cold, the bike doesn't want to get wet and cold. Make sure it's in the garage or in the house. So that deal is I think that's about it. You all have a blessed day, and that's it. Have a blessed day.